What's up, y'all? So, alright, so I've been on a journey lately. I am looking for flowers right now. Does that sound like not masculine? Are you kidding me? Do you know anything about flowers? Stop playing with me. What I was about to say is that I'm on a journey right now. I'm searching for these flowers because they're medicine. I've been researching them now. I know all drugs, anything that's used for medicine in, modern era in the form of a pill or liquid or something is synthesized from plants. They take the plants, they take away stuff that's good in it, and then add a whole bunch of their own shit that ain't good. And that's why you always got these terrible side effects of things. But the plants don't have that. See, the plants is nature. So what I'm about to do is get up in nature, show y'all how to extract. Honestly, I'm learning it myself as I go along. What I'm gonna do is make medicines with plants. So I'm obviously joking right here, but I have been on a journey for real, a big one. I just got really inspired by people like Dr. Sebi and healers throughout history who keep on proving modern science wrong, or rather have been proving modern science wrong. Modern science meaning the pill or some sort of a synthetic liquid in order to heal anything. I'm trying to prove that none of that stuff is necessary. It's a proven fact that the human body regenerates itself every, I think, 7 years. So you can have a completely, totally new body in 7 years. So knowing that, I'm trying to prove that you can definitely do all of that rejuvenation without any drugs. I think that meditation and exercise and good foods, that and the mix of some herbs where applicably appropriate, meaning you have some sort of condition that needs help. Just cleansing yourself of any bodily toxins, allowing the herbs to have their maximum effect on you, can heal you of anything. And that's according to people like Dr. Sebi. And definitely many others. He learned. He didn't create this. You know what I mean? He learned it from someone. So that's the journey I'm on right now. I feel really good about it. So without further ado, and for your own confidence and convenience, let me tell you how the medicines are made. I'm gonna take the plants, I'm gonna boil them, and some of them I'm actually gonna distill. I'm gonna put the plants in some liquor, basically. Leave them there to sit, some for days, some for weeks, and that's what's gonna make the medicine. That's what does it. And it's that simple. It's so crazy that people aren't actually trying this, to think that it's just that simple to create medicine. But you gotta have, the patience to let it to become medicine, do its thing, and for it to have its full effect, you also gotta have some discipline to not eat things that cause mucus or stuff like that. So meats and cheeses, stuff like that causes mucus in the body. If you'll drain it out of yourself for about a month, then the medicines can have full effect on your body. A month, because that's what Sebi said. Well, actually, he said 40 days and 40 nights, just like Jesus in the Bible. Gandhi, lots of other people who say that the secret is to go 40 days and 40 nights fasting. You got Gandhi, Sebi, and Jesus saying it. I think it's worth listening to, at least. This is by research, that I'm doing. So we're going to test it, see what's up. Let y'all see this journey with me. I'm going to learn if I can save a life. Who knows? The brave deer ventures across the water in order to escape the lion. He is crawling behind it, but afraid to enter the water on the banks. He's a strong young deer. He fights against the current of the rivers. Animal Planet. Animal Planet. These are bluebells. This is where we're going to start today. Bluebells are known for a lot of things. I'll describe them to y'all as we pick them. It looks so beautiful. Thank you so much for all that you're going to do. Cliff note, I feel you should always give thanks to plants before picking them, just like you should always give thanks to anything that you hunt, fish, deer, whatever. I just think you should give thanks to those things for the life that they're going to continue on through you. All right, picked a whole bunch of those. Now it's time to get back to the house, into the kitchen, and whip these potions up, baby. So out of the forest now, into the kitchen. Picked a whole bunch of those beautiful flowers. These are called Roanoke bells, and they're beautiful. They smell wonderful. And so picked a bunch of these and gonna chop them up because you got to dice them finely to be able to have extracted all of their minerals, because that's what the alcohol is gonna do. It's gonna drain the water and, you know, medicinal liquids you know, out of the plant on its own. Think about it like more windows in the house. You know, the more windows that you have, the more can get in, you know. So chop it up finely, and then going to put it into the liquor with honey. We're gonna make it an elixir. There's something else that you make with just the plant and liquor, and then it's that the plant, liquor, and honey make it an elixir. Something nice to sip on, you know. All right, so just chopped up a whole bunch of the plant, these beautiful plants here, to get all of this here. The measurements you want to remember, as my research thus far has pointed out to me, is that you want 3/4 of whatever container you're about to use filled up with your flour. Then you want, if it's just going to be an elixir, you want half of the rest, you know, half of the jar filled up with your liquor, and the other half filled in with honey. Liquor first, then the honey fills in, and it takes a while to sink to the bottom. So you take a minute, and then maybe pour some more honey in there, however much you want, and then you just leave it to sit. This is going to be left to sit for about 4 weeks. This plant in particular is good for respiratory ailments. I'm gonna make a bunch of these. Like I've been researching plants, you know, just that I'm just coming by, you know. These are common plants, and like some of them are weeds, like stuff that people consider weeds that you just cut out of the ground. It's like a literal herb from the earth that's just there for you, and people just cut it off and just never use it. It's medicine. Facts. Look it up, yo. Prove me right, because you can't prove me wrong. I'm just trying to spread some knowledge, y'all. If I can do that and I can help some people, I'm doing good with my life. You know, that's how I feel. I would love for you to comment and tell me what kind of flowers you would like me to use and experiment with to make certain things. And I would be happy if some of this worked to send it to y'all. If y'all wanted to try this, I'm doing a whole lot of research on this, so I'm not giving anybody anything that's gonna cause them bodily harm. All of the plants that I'm using are definitely, you know, research verifiably safe to consume. It's all natural, nothing that can hurt you, no added chemicals, literally just plants, sometimes in liquor. And it just depends on whatever the remedy is. It might be in the form of a tea, it might be in the form of a tincture or an elixir, but either way, I'll create it. And if you would like to try it, I would love to send it to you and see what your results are. I'm not trying to charge you anything for it either. I just want to know if it works so that I can keep spreading it through humankind as much as possible with my reach. And then maybe other people will take it up and do it too, but I know what I can do, I'm gonna do. Now, let's be real. If it takes liquor, like if you're looking for a tincture, then I mean, I'd probably ask you to cover the cost of the liquor and the shipping. But like, I'm not gonna pay you for my labor or my time. I just want to try it and see if it works, and it can't hurt. Like this flower right here, the Roanoke bell, is good for respiratory ailments. So bronchitis, I think that's a respiratory ailment, right? Bronchitis. So yeah, say you got bronchitis. If you write in, tell me you got bronchitis and you want to try it, I would gladly send you this tincture or a tea or something. And then even if you don't, if somebody does, if somebody says, hey, I would like to try that looks interesting, and then I send it to them and it works, even just one person, and I'm not trying to convince that to be you, I'm just saying if that happens, then it works, I can tell y'all it works, and then you know something to do yourself. I will tell you what it takes, I'll tell you the recipe, I'll tell you how long it takes to let stuff cook, all of that, everything that I did, and I'm not charging you anything. I just want you to know. I just want you to be able to take care of yourself without needing drugs, because you don't need that shit. Doctor or nurse or anybody, they're gonna try to give you medicine. They're gonna try to stuff pills down your throat and, you know, charge you a fuckload for it. I want to help people, and this is a cool way to do it because I'm out in nature all the time anyway. I'm gonna be procuring some of these plants just because I want to try. I just want to help. So let me know if I can help you.